Is Tesla paving the way for mass adoption of Bitcoin after their $1.5 billion purchase? Maybe, but it could also be a distraction. Consider what took place about a week ago with the National Highway Traffic System Administration calling for a recall of 158,000 vehicles. The models included Model X and Model S, and they were recalled due to screen malfunctions as well as memory shortage and other issues such as turn signal functionality and issue with defrosting. Now, yesterday, Chinese regulators want to investigate complaints filed by customers regarding battery fires and similar software issues stateside. But for different models, they are Model Y and Model 3. And the total of vehicles made over in China in January were about 15,484. So, not very good press for Tesla. Despite this, they are receiving positive attention through the mainstream because of their move to Bitcoin. And that's why it could be a distraction of what's taking place here. There's some people, such as Peter Schiff, who believe Bitcoin is a massive bubble and will pop someday. It is certainly true that it is a bubble and that it will pop. However, it could be similar to the dollar and fiat currency in that as long as people believe in it and believe it's a store of value, it will be a store of value. It is extremely volatile, so that kind of goes against the idea of a store of value. But if mass adoption takes place and then stability is reined in with regulation and major corporations owning the lion's share, therefore reducing the volume of trading and increasing the amount of people who are hodling, the price will remain relatively stable as consolidation occurs, which I personally think will take place. And so I believe what's taking place right now is a little bit of both. It's a distraction, but also a promotion of Bitcoin. That way we can usher in this new age of digital currency. And Bitcoin will be one of the global reserve currencies, I believe, and there will be cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, whatever, that will be backed by Bitcoin and others that are going to be backed by gold and silver. And this is just the beginning of what's taking place, I believe. So, in addition to this move, we see Apple potentially going to invest in Bitcoin as well. If Apple starts investing in Bitcoin, I can pretty much guarantee that mass adoption is right around, it's already taking place. But I think it's starting with Tesla, and they're paving the way. But it's also a distraction because, well, they haven't had a profitable year until last year. So 17 out of the 18 years that they've been operating, they haven't had a profitable year, yet their stock prices keep rising. They're having tremendous issues with the vehicles. And not to mention the silver market. This is something that's being overlooked by a lot of these car manufacturers, so I see, is the silver market with the potential short squeeze that can take place. Maybe not even the short squeeze, but just the shortage that will occur with silver when people are increasingly realize it is valuable to have precious metals on hand because silver and gold are legitimate money. So, with more people holding silver and the demand for silver ever increasing due to this electrified world we live in, well, that would put a damper on Tesla sales probably, both in the car and in the solar panel realm. So Bitcoin, in a way, is trying to distract people from precious metals while promoting the future. And that's why you have this idea of Bitcoin being the digital gold and a hedge against inflation, and now a store of value. When it first came out, I was listening to the Peter Schiff show earlier today, and he made a really really good point that when Bitcoin first came out, it was supposed to dethrone the other currencies and be the currency of be the means of exchange on a daily basis. But that failed, and the narrative has now switched to a store of value, which has caught on like wildfire. And so we'll see what takes place, but that's what I think.